Let's have some fun tonight, my friends. Taco Tuesday, mini tacos. We got milkshakes. We got magic that's really good and some stuff that's just kind of shitty. We're going to tell you all about it tonight. Let's do this. Welcome to Taco Tuesday. All right. Switch shaking, everybody. Luke Dancy here. I will be enjoying some of the mini tacos from Jack in the Box. They are indeed mini, so excited for these tonight. Also milkshakes. But on the magic side, we are going to do a very honest magic review for something I really think you should stay away from. But I also have some really kick-ass stuff for you, some amazing pieces of magic that I really can't say enough good things about. So it's a mixture along with our usual giveaways, free giveaways, so be sure to say win to get on our prize wheel. And also, if we hit our goal tonight of 20,000 stars, we are actually gonna beef it up and do a giveaway. I'm gonna give you the chance anyway to do a giveaway worth $250 tonight. So if we hit our goal of 20,000 stars, we're actually gonna give you guys a chance to beef it up to get a $250 prize. So it's a jam-packed show, and I think it only makes sense that we go ahead and kick it off with our first thing of the night. This is brand new. This just dropped today, this morning actually. I've got the physical copy of it, but we're just selling the download version. Talking about Chrono Force or Chrono Force, Chrono. This is a brand new way for you to force information, whether it be, you could use the numbers to get to a date. You could do it for lottery numbers. You can do it for a whole lot of things, but it uses your phone and it works on Android or iOS devices, the good old iPhones. And this is the pro version of Chrono Force. So we will be right back and we're gonna show you what it looks like. We'll show you a little bit of the trailer anyway. I don't wanna bore you the whole thing. And then we'll come back and tell all about it and give you a chance to win some magic. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
From the moment it was introduced in early 2020, Chrono Force was embraced by hundreds of magicians worldwide, taking their performances to the next level.
So he was running the stop clock, and every one that I picked is the same numbers, bro.
Oh.
I don't know. I swear to God.
I believe you.
And I love Jesus with every piece of me. I don't believe in anything other than the Lord.
I believe you.
And
Do you have the list of all the features?
Yeah.
It's so many, I needed to. This is it! This is gonna be like a 30-minute trailer. Who wrote this? Lloyd? I love you, Lloyd. Whatever millisecond we get to, that's the amount of parts we're gonna deal down. 11, 9, 10. That's the 11th card. If that's the Queen of Hearts.
No! That is amazing!
Chrono Force Pro, Scene 1, Take 3. Oh yeah, remember to talk about the peak features.
You got it, peak features. With Chrono Force Pro, you can force any 2-digit number. On top of that, you can force the full time. And you can even force any set of numbers that will allow you to create miracles. And that's technically the 23rd card. Turn it over.
Nah.
All right. So I think you guys get the point. This allows you to use the timer on your phone in a very devious way to force the digits for whatever the heck you want. You know, card at any number. Okay, now you can force the number. And as you saw, you can do it with lottery tickets, anything, a date, anything that you want, you can do that with. So we have it available as a download, an instant download for Chrono Force or Chrono Force. And this one is fantastic. It's extremely customizable for you to use it in a lot of different ways too. So as a reminder, it does work on iOS or Android devices. But yeah, you'll never be caught off guard now without, obviously, your phone. We all have our phones. So and you're going to get reactions just like that. Just like that with Chrono Force. So check that out. We do have it for you at your neighborhood-friendly All Things Magic shop. So keep an eye out for that. All right. We are excited to have you here, Mr. Corey Van Valen. Welcome back, my friend. I think you were gone last week. He's an interesting performer. He's out there. I never know where he is. That's what's interesting about Corey. He's always traveling and performing, and we'll also throw you a win. Yeah, we'll throw you on the old prize wheel, Corey Van Allen. All right, very good. So that is what is going on. Brian Cornwall says, this looks so good. A little on the pricey side, but I still think I have to have it. I get it, but it is one of those things where they do a lot of development on the back end to make these things happen. And to support apps, it's not always the cheapest thing to keep them active. So there we go. That is one of the things on the menu tonight. And we do have also John in the house. Let's go ahead and jump on over to our prize wheel, our free prize wheel from our friends out there. This, of course, is your chance to win some free stuff just for being here and watching tonight's show. So let me get Jody Robbins on our free prize wheel tonight. Welcome, Jody. It's good to see you out there. Cody Fisher's in the house. The Cody Fisher. Brian Sanders is in the house. When it comes to Chrono Force, Brian Sanders says, yeah, I use the original all the time, and it is fantastic. Imagine that in like a Matthew McConaughey voice. That's what Brian sounds like. There you go. There you go. Let me get John Wolf up there as well. I don't want to miss you, Mr. John. Welcome back. Good to see you, my friend. I did mention as well David De Herrera. There we go. And I got you on there, David, first. Brian Cornwall. Let me make sure I get you on here too. All the freebies. We got to get you guys hooked up. So Brian Cornwall. There you go, buddy. And Corey. That's where I started all this. Corey Van Allen. There we go, Corey. You're all hooked up, my friend. And I think we're good to go. Gray Magic TV. I see you out there. You're also hooked up on our prize wheel. Let's go ahead and do this. Our first giveaway of the night. If you're just getting here, don't worry. We'll get you added to our next free giveaway. And we will add Rick Mearns. I will not forget Rick Mearns. No, I will not forget Rick. He's an old-time friend here. Let's go ahead and spin it to win it. Good luck, everybody, on a Taco Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, baby. That looks good.
Cody Fisher's got a conspiracy theory. Clark rigged the wheel. Here we go. Let's see who our first winner of the night is. It looks like Big Lou. A big old congratulations. Going out to Big Lou. Let's drop that congrats in. There we go. All right, all right. Of course, Big Lou, your first giveaway of the night means you get a free Magic download. So all I need you to do is drop us an email. It should be sliding on in here in just a second. That would be info@allthingsmagic.com. Let's see if we can get that to slide on in on our product page here. Got it? I got you, bud. So it is right there. Got the email sliding on in, info@allthingsmagic.com. And as always, my friends, you have 1 week to claim your prizes, even if it is a digital download. So Big Lou, you're a great guy. I know you won't miss out. Be sure to do that, and we'll get you hooked up. So congratulations one more time. We'll get rid of the email, and then we'll drop in the winner. We got that up there too on the old wheel. Chicken dinner. It is that one. Winner. I'll let you do it.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner. Going out to Big Lou. So congratulations, my friend. We will come back, of course, to our free prize wheel. So we'll go ahead and reboot it so we get it spinning again. That's what's fun about it. Let's get it going again. There it goes. All right. So perfect. And Richard Zach dropping 800 stars. Pick a sound effect. Let's do a good one. Let's do a good one for Richard Zach. Dropping this. That works too. Let's go to our products, sounds, and pick one of those good ones for Richard Zach. No, I don't think so. Producer, I don't think so.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And Steve Z dropping in 400 stars.
Well, thank you very much.
Let's do another one. Another one.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That'll work
good.
too. All right. So thank you guys for the stars so far. And like I said, we've got a wonderful producer running tonight's show. So yeah, exactly. God, it's going to be one of those shows, I guess. All right. I think what I should do now is tell you about something that I think you should stay away from, personally speaking. So I'm going to show you this real quick. I'm going to get this set up. This is something that there was actually a lot of buzz online about when it first came out because the visuals, I got to be honest, do look pretty good. So let me just get this set to make sure that it's going to look just right for you. And this is part of the problem, is you kind of have to be ready to do it. You can do a routine with transpositions, but you basically have a red Chinese coin on both sides. And you're able then to place the coin into your hand and have the person hold on to the coin in their hand. So now you're talking, they're doing that. Maybe you're doing some tricks with the other coin, which is actually yellow. You have a yellow one as well. You take the yellow coin, kind of do like a spellbound move, and then you cause the yellow coin to change into a red coin. You have it change into a red coin. And then, of course, you have them open up their hand. And when magic happens now, you can see that the coin in your hand is now the yellow Chinese coin. So there is no turtle with this. There is no switching with this. It really is, you see the red coin go in, you open up your hand, you see the yellow coin come out. So it does look really good. Here's the problem with this that I found looking at this. And by the way, for those wondering, this is the C coin set, the C coin set. We actually grabbed two because I saw one of the things in the trailer, you could have one of the coins change while the other one changed too. And I thought that it would be kind of cool to maybe actually do that. Well, I got the set and I'm realizing the reality is, in about 60 seconds here, I'll let you know, this obviously works in a way that a lot of people obviously know. But the bigger problem is that getting it set so that you can do the change is something that you would have to be really prepared for, especially in your pocket. The same way that in the wintertime you might want to keep your hands warm with certain things, you would need to use the opposite of that in your pocket. I'm just going to kind of hint what it is I've got going on. Or you would use it the other way around to have it red. So it's clean. It's very clean. Again, it's red. Put it in the hand probably for about, I don't know, 20, 25 seconds. And then after that amount of time, you get the change to happen. So that is what the C coin set is in its basic thing. It's a color changing coin without a switch, without turtles, without any of the normal stuff. And so that's what you get. The problem is though, not only does it take that to make it work, but you also have to, when I put this in my hand, I could tell that something was different about it. And of course it was red and now it is yellow. So I think the retail on this is almost $50, I think. So pardon me while I look. That's exactly what it is. The producer nailed it. Our producer Dom nailed it. The C coin set. Let's see what this thing sells for. Cool idea. And I'll be honest with you. If you really like the idea, in real time, you can have the coin under a glass. You could say, okay, I'm going to place one coin under the glass. It sits under the glass. Let's say I'm going to place the yellow coin under my glass. Of course, this is on the table. And then you're doing some tricks now with the yellow coin, the red coin in your other hand. And then eventually the red coin that you're playing around with changes into the yellow coin. And then when they lift up the glass at the end, you now see that the red coin is in your hand. So if you like that, where you're isolating the coin with something, then this actually would work for you. This does sell for $45. Conveniently, it is out of stock. And I wonder if it'll ever come back. So yeah, this one I'm going to have to tell you to pass on. It doesn't even look like you can buy it anyway. That would have a chilling effect on the spectator. You know where I'm going with that, John. Clever, but with problems. I agree, 100%. Lazy magic. It's kind of what it is. Yeah, you just learn to switch. I mean, it would be really cool. You got to be honest. It would be really cool, though, if you really could place a coin in your hand or in their hand and then have it change and not have all the restrictions. That would be pretty freaking cool. You got to admit. But fortunately, this one's not so cool. Yeah, so there you go. That's my quick little review. I know it was more than 60 seconds, but definitely wanted to steer you away from it. So that is the C coin set. Maybe we'll give one away sometime, or maybe tonight. I don't know. So yeah, let's not give that one any love on our show. We don't even want to do that. Get it out of here. Get it out. So if you aren't here for the first time, that's what we do around these parts. We keep it real. We only talk about the really good stuff. When stuff does come out that isn't so good, I really like to keep it real with the fam. If you want to put the zoom back up, I like to keep it real with the fam about the stuff they should or should not get. And I take a lot of pride in only having the good stuff for the fam. So let's get rid of the fam. So yeah, there you go. Good to see you out there, Mr. Tom Bradley. Welcome back, my friend. Let me get you added to tonight's free giveaways, Mr. Tom Bradley. All right, there we go. Kevin Lawrence still, too bad it doesn't work in reverse. You could just fart on it to change it. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, and John Stevens, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. And I got you added to our prize pool too. So anyway, that is my little mini review of that. Let's talk about something good. Every week now we're bringing you Magic Minutes, and this one was a damn good one. This one comes from a Vegas headliner known as the Real Life Sherlock Holmes. And funny enough, yesterday was actually National Sherlock Holmes Day. And I'm talking about Colin Cloud. Colin performs on the Las Vegas Strip and all over the world. He's one of the best mentalists in the world. And this week, he's got a magic minute for you with some tips about how to present your magic. So let's check it out with Colin Cloud. And then when we come back, we're going to do our first Star Supporters giveaway. Don't you go anywhere. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Colin McLeod here. If I had one piece of advice, it would be to imagine that magic as an art form has two ladders that you're constantly climbing. One is the quality of the effects that you're learning and performing for people, and the other ladder is in the actual presentation, the performance, the connection with your audience as well. And I think certainly I was very guilty early on of only trying to master harder and harder material, and I wasn't as good at really presenting it well, proficiently, confidently for people. So what I recommend you do is continue working on all the hard stuff that you want to perform technically and otherwise, mechanically, whatever it is you want to do, definitely continue working, never stop working on that stuff. But also have one trick that you can do that you do not need to think about when you perform. It's something that is maybe self-working or just something that's super simple. With that routine, use it to really learn how to connect with people, engage people, and sort of define and refine your character when you're performing as well. I guarantee that by doing that with one very simple trick, the reason I'm saying make it simple is so that you don't need to think about it as you're performing it. Eventually, you'll be confident and comfortable enough with who you are as a performer that you can then start adding in the harder, more challenging material. That way you'll be already naturally comfortable connecting with people, sharing this stuff with people, and I guarantee that when you go to perform that harder stuff, you will find that it's way more enjoyable of an experience for you and your audience because you've climbed both those ladders at the same time. So that is my advice that I would give to you. Good luck.
And a big old thank you going out to Colin Cloud, not only one of the most talented mentalists in the world. That's right, he's amazing, and thank you to him for sharing that with us. Thank you, Mark, as well, for the 100 stars. We much appreciate that. And again, check out Colin in the show Limitless over at the Mirage here in Las Vegas on the Strip, along with Shin Lim. And of course, the Mirage, if you don't know, is changing hands maybe this year over to the Hard Rock. And it's cool. They're going to build one of the big guitar hotels and then get rid of the volcanoes. But still, it'll be cool. So yes, you guys know who Colin is. And I want to thank him for sharing some of his wisdom with us. So thank you, Colin Cloud, for being one of the good guys out there. We appreciate it, my friend. All right.
Thank you so much.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I want to also say thank you so much to our star supporters so far. I think it's only fitting now that we go ahead and jump into our first star supporters giveaway of the night. There it is. This one. Yep. And then we'll do that one first. So here we... Oh, you already did it. Let's go ahead and hit it up. All right, star supporters. Again, if you're just joining us, we have a live producer with me tonight that's helping to run the show. So I want to give some love to our producer behind the scenes here, who's our first time producing. Exactly. They're nervous. They're a little nervous back there. We also got John Stevens dropping in some of our stars here. So let me get John out there. And Sammy Hawks got you up there. All right, cool. Don't see me on the stars wheel. Yep, I haven't finished adding the names just yet. So
well, thank you very
Cody
much.
Fisher, Doug James up there.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. That's right. Yes, and I got you as well, Mr. Mark Buffett. I got you, buddy. So again, my friends, I am a one-man show, technically two tonight, but I'm the one entering all the names. So appreciate the love. Got Malik dropping stars. Thank you, Malik, for the continued support A lot of you out there show your support week after week.
Well, thank you very
Much
much.
appreciated. I think we also got Mr. Michael Mayo out there, and who was that who just popped up? Derek Bumpus. We got the Bumpus fam out there. Good to see Mr. Derek out there. All right, Mr. Derek. And we got Ray Coleman. I think I got you on here, Ray. Let me look. All right, so I will add Ray here. Ray Coleman. So I want to give a quick shout out. Don't leave me off. Okay, you got it, buddy. Ralph Forbes, I got you, buddy. Is there some hockey news going on? Do I see hockey news? What are they saying?
The first period, Vegas up 3-0.
Wait, we're winning 3-0? Are you serious right now? Hell yeah, let's go. That's awesome. All right.
Oh, yeah, baby. That looks
Exactly.
good.
Exactly. All right, so in the first period, Vegas up 3-0. So being here is even more fun now. All right, cool. So I want to give a quick shout out to our star supporters so far tonight. Mike Hankins, thank you, Mr. Mike. Tyler Fergus, Jake Rober, Ryan Jones. We've got Sammy Hoxa. I love just saying Hoxa. We've also got Josh Huff, Big Lou out there, Big Lou. Dwayne Winstead. We got Richie the Magic, Steve Z. We got Mr. Richard to the Zach out there. We got John Stevens, Cody Fisher, the Cody Fisher. Doug James, Mark Buffett, Michael Mayo, Malik Haddadi, Derek Bumpus, Ray Coleman, Ralph Forbes, and I believe I got to add Peter Nile. So
Well, thank you
Peter
very
Nile
much.
on there. Thank you, my friends, for all of the love. And Adam Queen's like, wait, Luke, I dropped some stars as well.
Well, thank you very
My bad.
much.
There we go, Adam. Got you hooked up. All right, so we also got Yort Spades and Scott R. Smith. How can we forget the king of the stars, Scott R. Smith? Apologies, Mr. Scott.
Oh, yeah, baby. That looks
And
good.
Yort Spades. There we go. And John Wolf. Yes, thank you. All right, my friends. Let's go ahead and hit the other music, and let's do it too. All right, my friends. Our very first Star Supporters giveaway of the night is kicking off. 3, 2, 1. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Gotta get John Shack. Gotta get John Shack on that wheel. All right, so we'll do that on the next spin. Sorry, Shaq. All right, so our first winner is Scott R. Smith. So congratulations going out to Scott R. Smith. Yes, a big old congrats. Now we have to get to the point of the show. Our new feature, if you haven't been here for a couple weeks, the new feature of our show is you can press your luck, Scott. He says he won 2 weeks ago, so he wants us to spin it again. Scott has spoken, so let me go ahead and continue. And I'm going to add John Shack on there. So Scott R. Smith's like, nope, I'm not going to take that one. So let's get John Shack, who does need to be on there.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, so let's do it to it again. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Mr. Ralph Forbes, congratulations. I'll enjoy a little tiny taco for you. Congratulations, Mr. Ralph Forbes out there on being our first Star Supporters giveaway winner of the night. Now comes the question to Ralph Forbes. You have won a prize worth, I believe, $30 here. You can give up your prize worth $30 and you can go for a prize worth up to $100. The question is, do you want to press your luck or do you want to take the prize? And you see the other one down there? That one, yeah, let's do that one. You can press your luck, Mr. Ralph Forbes. He says he won last week. That's okay though. Ralph, if you want to default, you can default. It's up to you. The friends out here are very supportive of each other. You can give it back, you can take it, or you can press your luck and go for an even bigger prize. What are you thinking out there, Mr. Ralph Forbes? What you thinking? Great Magic says, come on, you got to take it. Take it, take it. Ralph Forbes says, spin again. So does he mean press it or spin to another person? What do you want us to do, Mr. Ralph? I mean, we can have repeat winners. We can. Because you guys are obviously the star supporters. So you guys are allowed to win again. Spin again. I think he means that we should spin it again on the star supporters. Let's go ahead and go back to that. Another person. Well, dang. All right. So we got 2 people now saying that they would like to be removed. So let's go ahead and spin it again. Lots of repeat winners. So here we go. Richard Zach is out there. He is our winner now. Congratulations, Mr. Richard Zach. And now the question goes to you. Do you want to take your prize worth $30? Or do you want to press your luck? Do you want to press your luck? So why don't you go ahead and hit it up? Which one do you want to do, Mr. Richard? I'm not going to tell you what the prize is worth $30. But you can win something all the way up to $100. So what are you thinking? And when we go to the other wheel eventually, you'll see what the prizes are and all that fun stuff. So he says he wants to press his luck. He says you got to press it. So you know what to do. Bottom right corner. Let's do it. On the bottom. Oh, you went to the wrong thing. Yes. Sounds. Yep. Bottom right. Oops. You are tripping me out over here. So we got our producer in the house. All right, so tonight he decided to press his luck. Who's on sound effect duty tonight? So Michael Mayo, that would be our live producer with me. Their name starts with a D and ends in Ominic. So that is our producer tonight. So anyway, Richard Zach has decided to press his luck. And so that means he's given up his prize to go for something. So as always, we have the same number of whammies as we do prizes. So the prizes tonight are a wowlet with the wow gimmick. The wowlet alone sells for $100. It comes with the wow that usually sells for 30 or 40 bucks. 130, 40 bucks there. The wowlet is something I came up with, a way to do the wow change inside of a wallet. So it kind of looks normal, right? There's also the Rebel Elite wallet. We've been giving away one or two of those. We have a $100 mystery bag of magic worth $100, and a $75 all things magic shopping spree. So these are the things. However, the same number of prizes, we have the same number of whammies. And if tonight we do hit our goal, there is a third wheel with a prize on it valued up to $250. So let's see what happens there. But
oh yeah, baby.
Let's go ahead and shuffle this up, and we will see who could be one of our winners tonight. Let's let this guy go by, and here we go. Good luck. People are loving the producer tonight. I see that. They are loving the producer. Uh-oh. You may have to bring up the guy. Look at him. No, not a whammy. Come on, man. No, not the whammy. Unfortunately, the whammy means no prize on that spin. That's the chance you take when you decide to press your luck. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't win. So, sorry, Mr. Richard Zach. We will try. Jake Robert, congratulations. You just won C-Coin. The trick that you really can't do in real life. There you go. Give the whammy the C-Coin. Yeah, no kidding, right?
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Dom gets a raise after this performance. I can see why. I paid him. He got his own milkshake. He's good. Brian Sanders. Dom isn't allowed to fart the rest of the year. He has to hold him in all after tonight. Richard Zach, shout out to Scott and Ralph. Yes, I do want to sincerely thank our supporters for being cool about stuff. People are obviously having a lot of fun hanging out with us, but also I love it when they pass. What is it? Wait, what was that one?
Thank you.
I like it when people, they push their luck forward to someone else to have a chance to win. So that's cool. Michael Mayo says it sounds like our producer might have had too many milkshakes over here. I know, right?
Well,
Speaking of Brian Sanders,
very much.
Brian Sanders posted something amazing today in the All Things Magic group about this. We debuted this last week. I know it's not a brand new release, but it was for us. You could only get it from Henry for a long time. This is refilled, a brand new handling, brand new updated version of the Vanishing Bottle. It's a really cool routine to go with it. And also, Brian had a really cool idea with it that he shared in the All Things Magic group. But I don't want to just leave it there. I want you all to be able to see this. So let's take a look at this now. And we are very proud to have Refilled from Henry Harris, but we'll talk more about that. Let's see what Brian Sanders has to share with you with Refilled. And if you haven't seen it, you're going to love this. Going to love it. Check it out.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Brian Sanders. I wanted to drop in basically really quick to tell you about something I discovered with Henry Harris's Refilled bottle. Now, I have experience, like most of you, I've experienced, using Norm Nielsen's bottles. George Iglesias also had some super latex bottles that came out, and they each had their own ways of, producing liquid. Norm's was the little bladder, that insert that went inside the bottle to pour, and George Iglesias's was it was like a separate component with the vanishing bottle. This, however, I don't think anybody else has discovered this yet. But with this little thing right here, which is the, false bottom for the bottle, if you get this into place and make sure it's not off center, and the way I make sure it's not off center is I actually blow into the bottle. Yep, it's good in place. You can actually take liquid. So I'm just using water, but, you can use beer, and you can pour it inside the bottle like this. And because of the weight from the liquid, it actually seals that bottom and it prevents it from leaking or anything like that. So you can handle this bottle, with a full, bottle of liquid, and handle it like, you would a regular, beer. Obviously don't squeeze it or anything, because, it will leak from the bottom. And you can actually pour it into a glass. I will say this, when you pour it into a glass, especially if you're using beer, make sure you tilt your glass at a 45-degree angle, and you pour so that it hits the glass, so that way it doesn't form a lot of foam. It doesn't form a big head on the beer. Anybody that's ever bartended and had to pour draft beers will know what I'm talking about. Make sure you pour it at a 45-degree angle, because if you don't, and then the head of the beer, starts to, rise up, you're going to have to take that bottle and rock it back. And when you rock it back, it causes the weight of the water to not be evenly distributed and can cause the bottle to leak from the bottom. So when you go to pour, just pour steady at a 45-degree angle, and do not rock the bottle back, otherwise you will get a leak. And there you go. Now you are free to vanish this however you like. And yeah, just a little tip that I thought I would fill you all in on.
Bam. Thank you, Brian Sanders, for being amazing, for being great, and for sharing that with the All Things Magic fam. If you guys would like to get your hands on Refilled, we are proud to have these at your neighborhood from the All Things Magic shop. A beautiful version. And I do want to say again, we're all about crediting and all that around here. Henry Harris did get the blessing of the Norm Nielsen estate to sell this. Obviously, Norm Nielsen's been selling those, vanishing bottles for years. This is an updated version of it, and does have his blessing. That's important to me, and I know a lot of you out there too, because we all respect the art, obviously. So there we go. That is Refilled from Henry Harris. Very, very excited to have that. Something else I'm really excited to tell you about, if you haven't seen it already, on the All Things Magic website. We also share stuff on our social media, obviously on our YouTube channel and Facebook page and Instagram and all that. But there is some news coming out that I don't want you to miss. A couple of really cool things. We're actually going to watch the Colin Cloud video here in just a few minutes. But David Copperfield was also on CBS News, the Sunday morning show. And he literally took them on a little tour of his secret museum that a few of us have been to. A few of our All Things Magic friends have been to. And you can see here he's walking through the halls with all the magic up there. I don't want to play too much. I don't want to get booted off the internet because this is CBS, footage. But David sat down, talked about magic and actually how he kind of develops some of his stuff without going into revealing anything, because we don't reveal secrets. None of us do that, right? Right. And so, yes, many of us were at the David Copperfield Museum during the SAM convention. Maybe not this guy, because you should have been here, Michael Mayo. But anyway, check that out. David talks a lot about magic, and he even gives you a little peek at a potential illusion that we might be seeing sometime. It's kind of cool, behind the scenes. So that's pretty cool. Also, I did mention Colin Cloud. And last week, we also showed you that we are now stocking Collard 2. We also have a full uncut performance of Collard 2 on our website for you to watch too. So anyway, that is a little bit of magic news for you there as I like to say, a little magic for you. Do we have that keyed up? Yeah. Is it on there?
When you have eliminated the impossible, what?
A little bit of magic for you. Do we not have it on the products page?
Magic for you.
There you go. There we go. I think I'm seeing people in the chat, so let's go ahead and hit over there if you want to hit the Zoom. I believe our friend Peter Nile, if I'm not mistaken, just officially got himself a new job. Is this correct, my friends? Is that a thumbs up in the group? Where's Peter? Peter's right here. Are we celebrating a new job? I'm seeing a lot of congratulations in the group there. Yes? Hell yes. Let's get a congrats. Let's do it.
Congratulations!
Yeah, baby. Congrats. All right. That's awesome, man. You know, like new starts to new beginnings. We'll cheers you with a milkshake. There we go. We'll go ahead and kill the thing. There we go. Okay, that'll work too. So congratulations on that. Kevin Lawrencell, that was one of the best opportunities. I'll forever be grateful to Luke and Kenner for that. It was an amazing night. It was so much fun. So much fun. Actually, can we go back to the Zoom? Can we go back real quick? I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is the one and only Mr. Daniel Sperry. Dan Sperry is in the house as well. Good to see Dan out there. We're not going to put him on blast or anything, but it's good to see Mr. Sperry out there. He looks like he is busy working on some stuff. Be sure to check out his brand new Tossed Out Tarot routine. You can pick that up from his website. It's a tossed out deck routine with tarot cards that he's designed and done the whole thing on. Be sure to support Dan if you like the tossed out deck. What you want to do with tarot cards? It's a great routine. So yeah. All right. So that is a little bit of news, and it's great to see our friends popping up and hanging out sometimes as well. And Timothy Ambrose was like, Luke, come on, man. I don't see my name on that prize wheel. Well, you know what? You do now. Timothy Ambrose. Got you covered. And thanks for the reminder. Thank you very much. All right. Tossed Out Tarot is amazing. Indeed. Yep. The good stuff.
Oh, yeah, baby. That looks good.
Dan is the man. Yes, he is. And we love you, Peter Nile. You know that. So congrats. Good stuff, my friend. All right. So a little bit more magic for you here. This is something that, let me look at my notes, actually. This is something I don't want you to miss. We're not going to watch the full trailer, but I want you to watch enough of it to really grasp and understand just how powerful this unbelievable secret is. This came out over 10 years ago. The principle is effing amazing, and you guys know when I drop the F-bombs, we got something special here. This is special. This is called Steam 2.0. This is back from the days of Paul Harris Presents products. There it is. And the principle involved, I'll actually show it in the All Things Magic group because it's too good not to share with you how this works, because the way it works looks like magic, even though they don't know what's happening. So we will be right back. I want you to see what this is, but if you love devious secrets, if you want a way to peek information where you never even have to touch the stuff that they have written on, it's fantastic. So we'll be right back. Let's hit the BRB.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Producer, let's BRB. And now we will watch a little bit of Steam 2.0.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what it is. 96. That's weird. Oh. You can keep it. Ah. Cheers.
You guys are about to read minds like you've never done before. Believe me when I say that. As a magician, as a mentalist, we're used to handing somebody a piece of paper and a pen, and they go and they write some secret information down unbeknownst to you. Now what usually happens at this point? The same thing. Either that paper is folded up and handed back to you and you tear it up, or you take the paper back and you stuff it into a wallet, or any number of various things that you all know about if you're watching this right now. With Steam 2.0, you hand them the card and the pen, they write something down, you never see this card or touch this card ever again. Let me reiterate how interesting that is. You give them the card, they write something down, they put it face down on the table, they cover it with whatever's around, they cover it with their hand, a book, whatever you want, yet you're still gonna be able to know that information. You could even take it a step further with Steam 2.0, you can go out of the room. You could have your back turned with somebody covering your eyes. You can even go outside of your apartment or your house on a cell phone and call in the directions for that person. Yet when you come back in the room, you're gonna know that information. You're gonna know the information 100% every time. It's fail-safe. We've brought together all the right ingredients to make sure that you get the information that you need no matter what. So that means there's no electronics involved, there's no carbon paper, you're not peeking at the card, you can't see through the card, you write something down, it's a very thick cardstock, there's no shiners, there's no anything. And unless you actually know the principle from before, don't even hazard a guess, because that's how ingenious it is. It's all self-contained, you get everything that you need inside of the kit. When you're done the performance, everything is 100% examinable too. So there's nothing to ring in or ditch or switch. The technology is beautiful, it almost works by itself, and I know you're gonna love it.
All right, so I let Bro kind of go through all of the sexy parts about this. The comment that just came up from Ray, it sounds too good to be true. The best part, it's not too good to be true, Ray. It's not. This is freaking awesome. Awesome sauce. Luke, for it to really mean something, you have to actually say the F word, but Dom is there. I get it. Maybe you should do, what do they call it? Like earmuffs? Earmuffs? Because earplugs, yeah.
Hello.
It's fantastic. So yeah, Brian wants to know how much is it. This is $45. And again, no electronics, nothing fishy, no special things you're putting this inside of. I just can't say enough about it. I love it. And it does have on the box something I do want to mention, because, you know, again, we're all about crediting. At the very bottom, you will see that it says earmuffs. Thank you, Peter Nile. This one really is effing amazing. This is based on Mark Salem's BOAD principle, BOAD principle. So there is a nod to Mark Salem, a genius, you know, mentalist in his own right. But everything you get here allows you to do exactly the things that Bro was telling you. Then again, it's not too good to be true. So I've had my eye on this one for a while. The thing is, you know, peak devices and peak things kind of come out on the market. I didn't want this one to get lost with all the other ones because it's too good. So there you go. Peter Nile, so worth it if you even slightly think you want to get it. No refills or anything. So there are refills, and we're going to have them added to the website tonight. However, the things that you get with it are enough to do this 100 times. Now, the refills, I believe the things that we have for it, they're like $5. So there are refills, but they're just things to allow you to keep performing it that aren't going to break the bank. So it does come with everything included to do 100 times, and the refills alone to get different pieces to this. If you want to, you know, if you need certain things, they're like $5-6, so you can keep doing it. But nothing is gonna, again, break the bank. So good question, Ray. But yeah, I mean, for the price, what you get, refills not really a factor. But I did want to be honest with you. So anyway, I'm not gonna excuse you. I'm not gonna ramble on too far. But that's that. How is it in walk-around situations? Oh, dude, this is so freaking great for walk-around. It's meant for walk-around, Brian. I'll actually, if you guys are interested later in the All Things Magic Lounge, I'll be happy to show you guys the workings on this in the group, the All Things Magic group. I'd be happy to. Because when you see how it works, you're going to love it even more. I'll just put it that way. Okay?
Yeah, baby. That looks
and kudos to the ones that give credit to the original inventor. I know. I wish more people did that, Ralph. It's such a small thing, but it means so much to the people that are creating this stuff. So it makes me happy. Ryan Byer, Ray Coleman, you'll get it. Just get it. You'll love it. It's genius. It is genius, 100%. But yeah, this is perfect for walk around stuff, Brian. And the reset is basically nothing, because you just grab another card to have the next person write on. You have them put their hand on it. You do the thing, and you're done. So reset. There is no reset because when they write on the thing, obviously you can't use that one again. So reset. There's like none. You just take the next one out and you do it and use it. So it's great. Any skill level, basic, beginner. That's even too hard. It's not even beginner level. This is like simple, simple, simple. Everything you need makes this work 100%. So if you guys are interested in checking it out, I'll be happy to show you exactly what's going on in the All Things Magic Lounge after this, okay? So, because the secret's just as cool as the trick and getting the info. It's great. So anyway, that's that. So yeah, I really can't say enough good things about Steam 2.0. Does it come with the farts? I don't think so. Unfortunately, Brian, I'm sorry. So sorry. Let's go ahead and jump back over to our free prize list. Let's get the music going for that. And then we will do our next free giveaway right about now.
Oh, yeah, baby. That looks good.
Get the music for the thing. No, for the wheel. The one on the right. That one. We still got some other music going on. We got to get rid of that. Good job. All right, cool. So here we go on the free All Things Magic prize wheel. Though you can win anything if you're here. All you got to do is say the word "win," and you can win. That's right. So I've got you on there, Mr. Jose. I got you up on our prize wheel. There we go. Richie says, "I guess I'm not going to bed early tonight." All right. So let's go ahead and mix up the wheel a little bit. Give a little shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And actually, because one of the next things we're going to be talking about involves a famous magician, we should actually go back to the first page, go back to the next page, and the next page, and the one that says Juan. Let's do that one. So we got to mix it up this time. It says Juan.
No, shuffle, shuffle, and you shuffle. I am crazy today, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. It's impossible to know.
All right, so we got to shuffle up the wheel, is what Juan is telling us. Juan Tamariz, the maestro, the legend. We can't not listen to him. Before we do this spin, though, there's a couple of new people joining us now. So Adam McQueen he's already on our star supporters. We've got to get him on here. Jan Champion, my friend over in, I believe, Paris, over in France. I believe I'm right about that. And Howard Markowitz, our friend watching over on the YouTubes. Welcome, Mr. Howard. Good to have you with us tonight. So yes, you are on the free wheel. So is Mr. Jan. And so is Adam Queen. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? I think we're good. Oh, and Bernardo is here. What's cool about the crediting is you heard about Mark's version, but he never released his and credited anyways. Interesting, interesting. Let me get Mr. Bernardo. Let's put Bernardo, because we know who Bernardo is. All right, so let's do it to it. It sounds unreal. I know, man. Steam 2.0 sounds unreal, but I promise you it's the real deal. It's the real deal. All right, my friends. Let's get one more person added here, Mr. Matt Soul. Welcome, Matt. All right, here we go, my friends. Do it to it. Give me one of these tacos. I'm eating all my tacos. Oh no, look, there's a whammy. Uh-oh. Oh crap. No, no, no! That is 2 whammies tonight. That is 2. And this one's on the free prize wheel, so that's no good. Unfortunately, my friends, for this spin, we'll do another one. No winner on this one. The whammy has taken over. I know it sucks. So we'll go ahead and get this wheel ready for the next spin. The whammies are hot tonight, and obviously they're dropping gas along the way. We got to get our friend George added for our next spin, though. We'll do that. Let me get George added here. Welcome, Mr. George. There we go, Mr. George. Tell the whammy to press his lucky hammer. A literal double, I know, a literal double whammy, I know, right? Yeah. Frankie is sending it to you. We don't want to post it because, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Win. Cody Fisher, I got you on that, so you're good. All right. So now we're going to take a little breather before we do our next Star Supporters giveaway. We are, let me check our goal here, see how far along we are on our Stars goal. We are at 50% of our Stars goal tonight, which means we have officially hit 10,000 stars. So thank you, my friends, for the support. We were hoping to get close to 20 tonight because we have a prize worth $250 to include. But of course, in order to do that, we need to get it up a little bit more on our Star Supporters goal there. And we can always save that prize for next time. But right now, I'm going to take a breather. I'm going to catch up on all of our people donating and all that stuff. And we're going to take a look at Colin Cloud. Yesterday, again, as I mentioned earlier, was National Sherlock Holmes Day. Colin Cloud is known for being the real-life Sherlock Holmes because of the things he can do. And he made an appearance on the local Las Vegas, one of the local Las Vegas TV stations a couple days ago. And he also does a little bit of a minimalism on there. So let's take a breather with the one and only, the talented, the amazing Colin Cloud.
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. This popular quote is from none other than Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, it is. And to celebrate National Sherlock Holmes Day that happens on Monday, we have the real-life Sherlock Holmes in studio with us, performer Colin Cloud.
Hello.
Colin, welcome in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, we are amazed that you are here. I can't believe it's taken us so long to get you on this couch. You're doing the show Limitless over on the Strip along with Shin Lim. You guys were just a hit on AGT. Thrilled to have you. What you do is so psychological. Tell us about the show.
Yeah, so basically the show Limitless is myself, Shin Lim. It tells the story of his life, his journey through magic. I'm there as sort of the narrator of the show, injecting my backgrounds in comedy and criminal profiling, so mixing that together to a bizarre combination, I'm aware. But mixing that in with his amazing artistic card magic to create an experience that's very much unlike any other show currently in Vegas.
That is amazing. Now, how did you become known as the real Sherlock Holmes?
So as a kid, I became fascinated with the books, right? And I actually initially thought he was a real person. I read them like this guy existed, and I would flick through, find all the cool stuff he could do. And I think I was 8 when I realized he didn't exist, and it was like, you know, bubble burst, you know, no Santa type moment. I was like devastated, but by then the bug had bitten, and I thought this is what I want to do. I was interested in science, psychology, went to university. I got accepted at 15, started at 16, so pretty young. And yeah, learned about stand-up comedy, mixed this all together, and have been traveling the world ever since.
We love it. You're so unique. Of course, you were recognized nationally on America's Got Talent. That was really exciting. That's just one of the great things about your career, though. So Sherlock Holmes was part of your early inspiration, and now it's intimidating, I have to tell you, to be in front of a mind reader. I don't know exactly what that means.
Yeah, no, be very afraid. No, don't. You're very safe, I promise. No, nothing I do is psychic. It is all very much psychological. I've learned ways of getting people to give off what they're thinking without realizing that they're doing it, to sort of replicate as best I can the Sherlock Holmes skills, which is where I've, you know, claimed the title.
Well, we got your inspiration, where it all came from. So how has your career evolved over the years since that original inspiration?
I mean, to begin with, I was very shy as a kid, very reserved. So to now be on stage for 1,000 people every night in the Mirage is crazy, right? But that journey, I think, has gone from purely wanting to be a scientist, using these skills to help the police, which I did in my 4th year of university for a time. But then realized being in a lab all day was not really for me, and I was already on stage a little bit by then, and thanks to things like the Edinburgh Festival, the West End, Broadway shows, it seems to just have exploded, and I need to pinch myself every night when I realize I'm on stage, you know, on the Las Vegas Strip.
Absolutely. So a lot of your work is close up, and I think you're going to work with Jessica and I right now.
So earlier I asked you to write down a random 3-digit number. Do you have that with you? Don't let anyone see it just yet.
I do.
But you have it right there.
I do.
So like I said, it's all about getting people to give off what they're thinking. So right now, so I know how you think, hold your hands out like there's a keyboard beneath you, your beautiful nails here. Imagine there's a keyboard right here. Think of the name of your favorite book. Mine's Sherlock Holmes. Think of the name of your favorite book, okay? Don't move your fingers. Imagine typing the letters in the book, okay? So don't move, okay? So there's an O near the beginning, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, and an M. Go to the second word for me. Think of the first letter. Is that a B?
Yes.
Yes, okay, perfect. Just in your mind, just think about any letter in the middle of the second word. Is that an R you went for there? Yeah, perfect. Okay, put your hands down. Is your favorite book, is it something borrowed?
Yes.
Yes, okay, amazing. So now I know how you think. Do me a favor, don't say it. Think of someone that you know and think of their birthday for me, but don't say it, okay? Just think of it. I would do yours, but I don't want people thinking I've researched or something crazy, but think of this person's birthday, okay? Sherlock Holmes was amazing at finding connections. I have some of the most commonly thought of numbers here.
Yes.
And you were thinking of a random number.
I was.
Yes. For the first time, and I can't change this, I've got it here. Tell us, show us, what number did you write down? What did you go for? Let's see.
I can show everybody.
Please now do.
I chose 111.
111. Annoyingly, I don't think, these are the most common, but there are like 3 ones kind of touching.
Yes.
You're not really buying that though.
Okay.
111 you said, yeah?
Yes, correct.
Which is interesting, right? Because if we actually look at the top line for a second, 1 plus 18 is 19, add the 27, add the 65, it is 111. Also, not only that, the second line, if we take 29 minus 1, it's 28, plus 20 is 48, add the 63, is 111. 28, 66, 17, 0, 111. 19, take away 2, 17, is 47 plus 64, 111. Not only that, everyone watching throughout the day, please take the time to add up this line, this line, this line, this line, all your number 111. Even the middle 4 squares, middle 4 corners, the diagonals, no matter what way you add this up, it will always be 111. But not only that, Sherlock Holmes wasn't just great at calculating situations like this, he was great at putting things together. What's the birthday of the person you're thinking of right now?
Can I say it?
Out loud.
It's January 27th,
Yeah?
1964.
Which is interesting, because if we look at the 4 corners, January 27th, 19...
Oh my God,
the exact birthday of the person that you are thinking of. My gift to you.
Oh my God.
Colin Cloud, you can see him on stage with Shin Lim. For more information, you can get your tickets. The show is limitless. It's at the Hard Rock Hotel Casino Las Vegas. The website, hardrockhotelcasinolasvegas.com. That was amazing.
My goodness, that was amazing.
Thank you so much.
All right. There you go, my friends. That is Colin Cloud talking a little bit about the whole, Sherlock Holmes thing, a little bit about what he does. Of course, a nice little Magic Square action there as well. We love some Colin Cloud around these parts, so it's always, great when we can showcase people like him doing their appearances on TV and stuff. People are big fans. Yep, he is amazing. Agreed, Mr. Cram. I hope you're enjoying that sake tonight. By the way, I saw you had a big bottle of sake. Kampai, Mr. Cram. I also wanted to ask you guys a question on our poll on Facebook anyway. Here it pops up right about now. Have you seen Colin Cloud perform live? It's quite an experience to watch it on TV, to see minimalism and stuff on TV, but have you had a chance to see him in person? Like, blow your mind. He does that a lot over at the Mirage with Shin Lim, obviously, in their show. But yeah, he's fantastic. And he's just a hell of a great guy, not gonna lie to you. So far, we've got 83% of you said, not yet. We got 17% of you saying, yep, you've had a chance to see Colin Cloud live. You know what I'm talking about. So just thought we'd do a quick little poll. So now it is 81% and 19%. All right, so it seems like not everyone has had a chance to see him yet. If you guys are coming out to Las Vegas for Magic Live, maybe, just maybe, their show won't be dark and you can go check them out live over at the Mirage. Definitely support the magic. All right, so there we go. What is this? The end to Limitless is so good. It is, indeed. You do need to get back to Vegas, Mr. Matt. And yes, Magic Live is coming up this summer in August. Yes, and we are doing some very special things for All Things Magic members. More details coming soon, but we are definitely working on something for all of you out there, including a lecture for All Things Magic friends. So stay tuned for all those details. All right. Kampai. There we go. And thank you, Josh Huff, for the 200 stars. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. I got a couple more things to tell you about before we get out of here. Number one is a quick one. This is a quickie from my friend Scott R. Smith, who actually was just in the chat saying some things in there. We are proud. I think these are going to be here tomorrow, I believe. We have the brand new Letters from Juan, Volume 3, from Juan Tamariz. We always get them in as soon as they're available to us. They're usually available to us about a day or two after they're actually released from the producer. So thank you for your patience if you've been waiting to get it from us. We are having these now available for you. This is the third installment of the Letters from Juan. This one is all card magic. There's been some non-card stuff in some of the earlier editions, but this one has some really nice stuff here, including an impromptu book test. Impromptu book test. Interesting. Speaking of book tests, I'm not at liberty to show you or tell you anything, but if you are a mentalist and you love book tests, I'm going to tell you one name, and you know how smart and clever he is. Has one coming out on Friday. Angelo Carbone. That's all I can say. Friday, Angelo Carbone, book test. Don't want to miss it. But right now, we have letters from Juan, and I'm excited for you to check that out. So there you go. Check that one out from your neighborhood-friendly All Things Magic shop. And I will put the link in the chat for you here, so you can pick that one up. Letters from Juan, Volume 3. Dunzo. All right. The next thing I want to show you real quick is something that is a whole lot safer than it looks. It involves your eye. It involves some candy. We've had a lot of requests for this, and I'm talking about eye candy. If you haven't seen what this one looks like, if you're squeamish, don't worry, it's not real, but it looks real, and that's the whole point of it. Let's check it out. This is eye candy.
Put a candy in the mouth and make it reappear in the eye. I've always been fascinated by this kind of effects. They don't seem magical, but real. Welcome to eye candy.
一人一颗。好，我们先把它含进去。你就吃吃看是真的薄荷糖。
真的薄荷糖。
哦，好，你不用紧张，你手可以先放下来。好，你知道我们人的七孔是相同的。
哦，好像你说有个孔这样。
对，你们现在跟我一起做，你就含着，然后这样。好，我有感觉。你们现在口粮糖在嘴巴吗？对。
你不会进去了吧？
我现在没东西，但是它不是吞进去，它在，来，你们过来一点。
All right, there we go. That is eye candy from Eric Ross. Got it for you right here at your neighborhood-friendly All Things Magic shop. Is it for everybody? No, and I get that. But we've had a lot of requests to stock it, so we are. It is a whole lot safer than it looks. And I do want to say, Robert Merlin nailed it. This will be great at the next church show. Absolutely. Yes, and please do not shove a real Tic Tac in your eye. It goes without being said, but thank you, Kevin. These are gimmicks that look like Tic Tacs. They are made specially so they don't damage your freaking eye, okay? So number one, if you decide to pick this up, watch the instructional first. Watch the instructional first. I'm just going to say that again, okay? But everything you need is included here. But definitely know what you're doing before you start doing it, okay? Brian Sanders, the reactions on this are so great. I do this on stage with an audience member next to me. Yeah, I think we can all kind of figure out just how creeped out they are and the reactions they get. So yeah, it is eye-popping. I see what you did there, Mr. Ray. Jake Rover, slowly put the Tic Tac container down, put it down. So there you go. That is eye candy. Love it. It's a much different type of magic than you'd expect, but it's cool. And one other thing I wanted to mention before we get into our recap, because that is coming up, my friends. I forgot to mention this earlier because we had some requests last week asking me, Luke, what is your favorite coin bender? Well, my friends out there, that coin bender, I thought I had it added over here. I might have to get it published. Let me take a peek here. Yep, I will have to do that right now. I want you to know about this. So give me just 1 second here. People have asked me about what my favorite coin bender device is. And this is, oh, come on, producer, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Let me show you what that coin bin device is. Here it comes. Right here. Ox Bender. We are proud to have this one for you. I got one right here in the box. Ox Bender is got rave reviews when it came out. It's the easiest coin bin device on the market. And also you can do it one-handed. You can also use this not just to bend coins, you can also use it to do things like silverware. You can also do some twisting of the silverware with this too. So we had some friends last week asking me for recommendations for coin bin devices, and Ox Bender is the one that I wanted to recommend and bring here for you to tonight's show. So anyway, keep that one short and sweet. That one comes from Minnie Linenfield. Andy even has a nice quote there from the one and only Mr. David Blaine. So it says it all. Here we go. All right. So with that said, I think it is officially that time again. And by the way, go Knights go. It sounds like we're winning now 4-0. But that means it is now time for the recap.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Recap time. Recap time has arrived. We will definitely get a stars count coming up here in just a moment, Mr. Scott, right after we do the recap. All right, so we're going to run you through in about 60 seconds, my friends, what we talked about on tonight's show. If you just got here, if you just had to step away real quick. This is brand new as of today. This is Chrono Force Pro. This allows you to force the numbers on your phone using your timer. They literally push the button to start it and stop it, and you're able to force what the numbers are when it stops. We've got it available as a download. You can start using this and playing with it tonight. It is an instant download, so you'll get access to that tonight. So don't miss that, all right? The second thing I told you about is something amazing. The secret is devious. It is amazing. I'm going to tip some of this over in the All Things Magic Lounge because the secret is so freaking good. Steam 2.0. It allows you to peek information. Someone writes on a card. You never touch the card. You never look at the card. And yet you're able to know what information they wrote down. It sounds too good to be true. It's not. After that, I let you know about the Letters from Juan, Volume 3, the brand new booklet from Juan Tamariz. It is here, and we're super stoked to have that for you. And I just showed you the thing, eye candy, where you put the thing in your mouth and it comes out your eye. Is it magic? Is it creepy? Is it cool? Yeah. And then last but not least, we talked to you about the refilled handling from Brian Sanders. We are very proud to have refilled in stock for you. All right. And last but not least, if you're just getting here, we did a little mini review at the beginning. You can go back and watch the replay later. We did a review of the C-Coin set. I do not recommend this one at all. And I told you why, so I don't want to get into it again. But let's just say this one doesn't get the stamp of approval. So yes, it's gone. So there we go. All right, so let me go ahead and check out our stars goal as per Mr. Scott R. Smith's request. Let us see what is looking at us right now. We are at 80% of our goal. 80% of our goal. That's freaking awesome. And I could not be more thankful for that. So I think it is time actually for us to do a Star Supporters giveaway. It's been long enough. So let's go ahead and I think it's time to do it. All right. So let's get the producer all lined up over here. And we'll go ahead and jump into our Star Supporters giveaway. Yes, that was awesome. All right. So yes, we are about 5,000 stars away, and that's okay. We can save the big prize for another time. It's not a big deal, but because it is worth so much, we kind of need to hit the goal to get it. So one more time, our special thanks to our star supporters tonight: Mike Hankins, Tyler Fergus, Jake Rober, Ryan Jones. We got Sammy Hoxa, Josh Huff, Big Lou, Dwayne Winstead, Mr. Richie out there. Thanks for staying up late. Steve Z, Richard Zach. Cody Fisher, who just keeps saying win, win, win. So that means I need to say Cody's name like 3 times. Cody Fisher, Cody Fisher, Cody Fisher. There we go. Doug James, Mark Buffett, Mr. Michael Mayo. I miss you, dude. Mr. Malik out there. We got Derek and the Bumpus fam. Always good to see them out there. Ray Coleman, Ralph Forbes, Peter Nile, Adam Queen, Scott R. Smith. Appreciate you, man. Yort Spades, John Wolf, John Shack Attack, Brian Cornwall, and John Stevens. I think we just had another one pop in, Yort Spades. I got you already on our stuff there. So there we go. All right.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. All right, so let's go ahead and do it to it. We'll go ahead and create this. Good luck, everybody. We got to get Lawrence we got to get Lawrence on there. And because I might have missed him on the first one, we'll add Lawrence's name on there twice. How about them apples? All right. There we go, Lawrence. I got you, buddy. And I will add you in there twice. We'll just put you in there as Lawrence for the second one so it counts, all right? And I'll put your name like up here. It's only fair. You know, if I missed your name, I'll give you an extra chance here. There we go. It's only fair. And that wasn't me. That was the producer. Yeah. All right, here we go. Good luck, my friends. And as always, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. Hey, look at that. The man himself, Lawrence Bandani. We got you covered, man. See, thank you for saying something first, Lawrence. And congratulations on being our Stars Supporters winner. So here's what I'll do for you, Lawrence, because obviously we had a little mix up there. I'm going to offer you the first prize that was defaulted on and a second prize, or you can give both of those products up to go for something worth over $130. You can press your luck. So Lawrence, the prizes together, I think are valued around $50 that you have now. And I'll show you what they are and I'll tell you exactly. Or you can put those back and you can go for a prize worth up to $130, because that's actually how much one of them is, on our Press Your Luck wheel. So Lawrence Bandani, the choice is yours. You can take the two prizes and run, or you can press your luck and you can go for the big prize tonight. So let's see what Lawrence has to say. And some good news coming in. Thank you, David First. He says Vegas is still up 4-0 at the end of the second. Yes. And thank you, my friends, for the updates on the hockey game. So Ryan Garber says, well, you know, the whammy's been a little greedy. However, Lawrence wants to press his luck. He wants to press his luck. There it is. He's feeling lucky. Lucky ducky over there. All right, so we are going to mix it up, obviously. All right. Should we keep them all? I'm going to ask you guys and producers, should we leave them all together and then wait for them to go, or should we have them like mixed up? What do you think?
Mixed up.
Mixed up? What do you guys think? Should we mix them up or should we leave them together? And I'll go like when they're gone. Like which one do you guys think we should do? I'll let you help me decide here. Do we want to mix them up or do we want to keep them together? The whammies. Let's see what we said. Mixed up, it says Dwayne Winstead. Let's see. Shuffle. Okay. Mix it up. Mixed. Okay. Mixed. That's the consensus. We'll definitely mix. Okay, we're gonna mix them up. All right. How's that? I think that looks good. They're mixed now. All right, cool. I think everyone got good luck parts coming in. What have you done to my show? Brad Adams wants to mix. Ryan Jones says mix. All right, cool. So here we go. Let's go ahead and do it to it. You guys ready? Here we go. Good luck, Mr. Lawrence Bandani. Some good stuff on there, Lawrence. Fingers crossed for you, buddy. Got a winner. Got a winner.
Oh my God!
Cool. All right. So, Mr. Lawrence Bandani, the Wowlet retails for $100. The Wows alone are about $40, so you just won something worth almost $150 for pressing your luck. Congratulations, Mr. Lawrence Bandani. You are our big winner of the night. Big winner of the night. So congrats to you. We got a lot of love coming on in for that. We got the hell yes. We got the awesomeness coming in, a nice win. And for those that don't know, the Wowlet, something I created, basically it's a card to wallet that is perfectly made to hold the WoW gimmick. So it looks like it's just the ID window from your wallet, but you can have the card change inside of the wallet. That's what that is. And you do get a WoW gimmick with it, which if you buy the wallet alone, it doesn't even come with that. So there you go. All right, nice win coming in. That's right, congratulations. We got the love coming in. And there is the email right there. Just get your spades out of the way. There we go. Info@allthingsmagic.com. Mr. Lawrence, you got 1 week. Claim your prize. Let's pop that up one more time. There we go. Info@allthingsmagic.com to claim your prize. And be sure you do that within a week, and we'll get that shipped out to you. And along with a big old congratulations from all of us. So there we go. And an apology, of course, for not getting you there sooner. But look what happened. It all worked out in the end. So there we go. We need new farts for next week. I suggest a wet fart sound. There you go. All right. Derek Bumpus, someone take away the butch fart button from the producer. I know, right? I have to have a talk with the producer. So anyway, there we go. All righty. So congratulations to our big winner, Mr. Lawrence Bandani. All right. There we go. Oops, what did I just do? There we go. All right. Let me just check my notes real quick. We talked about that and that and that. We got all that out of the way, and we got that out of the way. So yes, I think that is going to do us. I will pop into the lounge and show you guys a little bit of that Steam 2.0 goodness. The producer talks out of their butt. It's pretty funny. What a great win. It was on my wish list for a while. There you go. Yeah, you could be the next winner, Brian, but you can't win if you're not here and don't play along. So there we go. All right. Let's go ahead and back out to the first page. So go back and back again. And I think it's the one that says Zoom on the right. I think. No. The live Zoom. Live Zoom. There you go. Good job. All right, so we got our producer who's getting used to doing this. And as always, don't forget, we do go live every single Tuesday night at 8:30 Eastern Time. So thank you for being here. Let me turn off one quick thing so I can have all your comments still showing up here. And if you want to go ahead and rock out that retro 80s, we are good to go. Here we go. See you, Mr. Tom. See you next week, Mr. Gray. Thank you, Mr. Justin out there. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hope you have a great week as well, Mr. Your Spades. Take care out there. Hey, it's Taco Tuesday. What better way to keep it real than to have gas? There you go. God. Oh, man. Thanks for being here, Mr. Ray Coleman. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate that very much. Thanks, guys. Great show as always. Thanks for the laughs, Mr. Dunn. Next time, Ellis, and then we'll do the mariachi one real quick at the end. The mariachi, the Mexican mariachi one. That one. Luke, if you like hockey, check out the Las Vegas Desert Dogs, which is a pro box lacrosse team. Heck yeah. And Wayne Gretzky is one of the owners, right? It's cool. All right. Take care, everybody. I will catch you in the lounge. And yes, thank you to the producer tonight. We are out of time.